Which industry is hiring more and which industry is hiring less? It's more easier to find a job in which industry, and if you're a hiring manager, when and which industry if you're from is going to be more harder to hire the right candidate. And today I'm going to answer all of this question today through our Vietnam job market update of VSHR Pro Academy. So let's get started. These are the industry we're going to focus in this job market, which is the key industries of Vietnam, we believe right now. If you're looking for a job or you're finding this is a key industry. Number one, banking. Then we focus about business supplies, commercial real estate. And then we're going to focus on construction, consumer electronics, consumer goods, F&B, fashion, finance, food production, insurance, marketing and ads, real estate, retail, software, internet and IT. You're probably thinking that right now, why we are putting on that software, internet and IT, why you separate them all? Because this is a big explosion is happening right now in the market since like last 1 year. There's a huge gap between any other job sector compared to IT. So we're gonna break it down into 3 categories for you so you can easily to see how it goes. So now let's see what is the job market of the last week. The first thing first, when you look in the job market right now, we can see that in the second week of March, the software, internet, and IT is still needing. And if you look into the IT, it's in the top. It's almost like 800 open position jobs are there. But there are some few other industries currently kicking into it. Now I have a look, what are those industries? So now we removed IT, internet, software, and now we can see how the other industry are behaving. So we have quite a bit of spike. Like a couple of weeks ago in February, we saw the finance was the only one. But now we can see the banking surpassed every one of them, and now it's the second leader group after IT industry. And finance is still hiring a lot, and we can see marketing and ads is also there too, and also retail also picking up too. But if you're looking, you want to be a little more hopeful in terms of opening jobs or where the competition come in, which is consumer goods and F&B as well too. But now I have a look at my industry specific look, what is happening in a particular industry in a trend of last 5 weeks up and down. So now have a look in IT. If I look at the last 5 weeks in IT, internet and software, the IT has always been leader, but it has been quite a big zigzag, but now it's kind of flattening up since last week. You can see this one, there was a big jump and it didn't really spike up like all the way to do. And at the same time, internet is kind of stable and software is kind of following the same way with IT as well too. So now let's have a look at the financial industry. It changes. In the last 5 weeks, we can see the finance had a huge drop. So in March and before the March, in February, there was quite a bigger high spike here, and now it's kind of a drop, and it's kind of a flattening up right now. But if you go to banking, yes, there is a spike up, and it's kind of raising up right now. And same with the insurance, it's kind of going flat, almost going to go down. But now let's have a look at the construction and real estate market changes in the last 5 weeks. So we can see this one, the real estate is really jumped up in February, and in this second week of March it's kind of flattening it down. But if you look at the commercial real estate, that there's a huge spike up in the beginning of March. It's a huge spike and it's kind of sticking into the upper zone. So if you're looking for a lot of jobs in the real estate and commercial real estate, there's a lot of opportunity there too. And if you're a hiring manager it'll be hard for you to get a suitable candidate. Same time, the construction is a really jumping up and jump, because as the real estate market is expanding, they started to build more projects, so there's a more need of construction workforce is needed as well too. But however, it's kind of a jig and jag. But now let's have a look. It's kind of F&B market changes into food and food production. F&B is kind of quite high and is significantly higher than food production. It's kind of stable. Food production is kind of stable too. It's just kind of playing around the zone. But now have a look in the retail and consumer product. You can see that the retail is kind of a huge zigzag in the February, and now it's kind of stable since March. There was a high spike. It did not really go into the bottom, but still kind of spike. But if you look at the fashion, very much stable. Jobs, not really a lot of jobs coming into, it's kind of small and less amount of jobs there. Same your consumer goods, there's a job in the job dropping too, because there was a lot of companies was hiring, like almost 150 jobs was there, but now they hired, but other company didn't really post a lot of new jobs, so that's why it's gonna flatten it up. And at the same time, if you look at the consumer electronics, it's very low numbers as a job too. So if you're looking for a job in consumer electronics, that will be very tough. So now you know what's happening in the job market. If you have any particular questions about anything about the job market, go ahead and comment below. Or if you need any particular advice you need, go ahead and comment in the video. Ourselves love to give an advice and have a conversation with you to support your challenge or help you to get the opportunity as well too. So here's the point, do not miss out the last week update too, so you know what is happening in the job market. So to understand what is the previous week update, go ahead and click this video right now so you can watch it and can really get updated for 2 weeks. Update can give you more understanding as well too. At the same time, we update this one on every weekly basis. We publish this one, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can always get this up-to-date video as well too. And not only job update, we also publish a lot of HR training and coaching session as well too. You'll get all of it. So for you as a professional or as an HR professional, you can help you to thrive and succeed in this economy. And that's exactly what we're looking for. And let's go ahead and click right now and watch the next video, and we will see you there.